Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup video and I'm going to be doing a Dorian Electra inspired makeup video. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to be reacting to Dorian Electra Flamboyant after this. I'm thinking I'm going to do it after this. I might have to do the whole makeup look again another day. This might just be a practice just because I'm not feeling too great today. I don't know, just having like a day and you just feel like, and like your mood just kind of drops. I don't know whether it's my hormones starting to shift around, but yeah, I was thinking this might make me cheer up a little bit though, just talking and focusing on something. Definitely if you're not feeling great, it's always good to get creative and just try something that you feel like will make you better. Don't stress too much about what you have to do, because the pressure of being like, oh no, I've got to do this thing will only make you feel worse. You need to try and relax yourself before you think of anything like that. Obviously there are occasions where you have to do that thing, but just make sure you reward yourself then. But anyway, I'm going to do it this way, and hopefully I'll want to do the video afterwards if my back's not too bad. And I think a lot of my issues of why I'm feeling down is because my body's failing me at the moment. Okay, enough of that sad shit. Let's get into it. So I wanted to go for a particular look, and it's the look that's in the Flamboyant music video when they are playing the electric organ thing, and it got the gold jacket on. I haven't got any clothes like that and I don't have blonde hair. However, it's just about the makeup. So yeah, that's the kind of picture I'm going to be following. So first of all, I'm just going to get the base down, which is just the foundation, nothing too crazy on this bit. So yeah, I'll just do that. I always like to use a beauty blender for doing foundation. I just find it gets the full coverage better, and it's normally a more even spread. Like I tried going back to using my fingers the other day. I liked it for a bit, but it didn't really work so well because it all kind of just goes a bit, I don't know, just a bit not right on my skin. Everyone's skin is different, isn't it? And I tried using a brush, but I don't like the streaks that brushes give. So beauty blender it is for me. I don't really use like a full coverage one, but I will, layer if needs be, especially when it comes to contouring, because I've got quite rosy cheeks and a rosy chin as well, so that always likes to come through. Let's do the eyebrows. I need to see how they do it. The eyebrows look quite thick actually, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do, make them quite thick. Like more masculine rather than feminine. I look so funny like this. Also, if you're watching this, welcome to my non-makeup face. Oh, this one's got a bit more crazy, I'd say. Yeah, this one's more arched and so on, whereas this one is a bit more flat. I like the arched one more. Not quite like Dorian's, but this is an inspired by look. I like to say that, so then, no one can tell me I've done it wrong. I'd say that looks pretty good shape-wise. Okay. Now I'm going to fill them in. I'm terrible. I use the same brush for the pomade as I do for the eyeshadow, and it's like just a terrible thing to do, really. Actually, I might shape them underneath first. I usually do that, I just forgot. So what I do is I get like a really pale foundation, and this one's just a Maybelline one. I don't really use like super expensive products or anything like that. So yeah, I use this and arch the brow from underneath. Oh, stray hair. Okay. The reason I use a lighter one to do this, a lighter foundation, you can use a concealer too. I just use foundation because, I don't know, I feel like it's just as good and it's not so thick, even though this is a full coverage foundation. I don't know, it just works for me. And I use a paler one is to highlight under the brow, because that's a really good place to have highlighted. And make them a bit fluffier as well. These are really thick bad boys, aren't they? I think I've made them thicker than Dorian's. I'm kind of digging it. Right, and I might go under them again just to make sure they are super neat. I heard Dorian say that the eyebrows are the window to the face. So we have to make sure they're good. This one goes more out and this one goes more down, but see what I can do. That's a bit better. Okay, I think that'll be good for now. I'm going to start on the eyes now. The picture I have here isn't like the clearest picture, so I'm very much just kind of guessing. Gosh, I might go on the video and freeze frame it. I can't find like good enough pictures. They've got like a gold like coming up their hairline as well, so that looks cool, but I don't know if I can do that. I don't know yet. But they look like they've got like a dark eyeshadow with a bit of red in there and like gold on top. So I'm just gonna give it a go. It's kind of like a brown. Better move this out the way, I don't want to get copyright striked. Their eyeshadow's a bit darker than this, but I'll just use this as a base for now. To be fair, when I did the Dorian Electra music video reaction, I did put cuts in the video, which probably helped my case, but they actually released my claim really quickly, and I was like, thank you. That's actually really, really kind of you. Thanks. I just thought that was cool. Because, you know, disputing is difficult, you know, sometimes, even though you're doing fair use, because fair use is reviewing or reacting or speaking your opinion and giving critique to something that is in fair use, some labels still just don't go for it. So it was nice. It's nice when you see your claim has been released. It's like all that hard work, you know. Just putting a darker brown here. Might even put a black. Oh, they've got this quite low actually, so excuse my weird faces I make when I do my makeup. When it comes to this bit, I can clear that up a bit later on, so that's not a worry. I often just wipe it off with a wipe and put foundation on underneath. I only do a full foundation at the start because, yeah, I like to have the foundation already there, even if I do have to wipe it off, because sometimes I don't have to wipe it off. It's just the way it goes with me. So yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of black. I like that shape. That's good. Might need to neaten it up slightly just here. Don't want to lose that almond shape. weird because I'm like going against the bone structure, if you know what I mean. I'm having to like, with the indent here, it's hard to like pull this down without it going everywhere. Dorian does seem to have like a reddish colour around the lash line and around the sides a little bit, so I'm going to try and do that with a burnt orange red colour. I should probably use like a better brush. That's a bit better. It's just getting more and more out of hand. Ah. I think this is about as good as we're gonna get. And like I said at the start, it's inspired by. It's not meant to be a exact replica. Which, you know, which I never said, so, you know, I'm doing it perfectly. I'll do the other eye as well, but I'll do that off camera. Okay, next thing is like a shiny gold, like, highlight. Let me see if I've got something that'll work for that. That's too... Sorry. I think that's too dark. I feel like I did have a perfect one, I just don't know where it is. But this one... So many golds. That's extremely cool. I'll use that for the top bit. That's like perfect for the gold bits on top, but I need a more subtle one just for the insides of the eye here. Oh, yeah. This might be the perfect one. Let's check. Looks like the right colour. I'm gonna be covered in glitter. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. See that line here? Gorgeous. Right, my hands are like super glittery now. I cringe when I touch dry face wipes or wet wipes. I just touched a dry one that I hadn't put in the bin, which is very rubbish of me. No pun intended. I don't love you anymore. I really don't want to screw this bit up really, but you know. Not as soft as I thought it would be, but maybe that's just my skin. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't know why, but theirs looks so shiny. Might just be the good lighting as well. Up here as well, I think. Looks so good up here because that's actually where the light hits. Yeah, mine's not as smooth, but oh well. This isn't bad actually, you know. It's not quite the same, but I like it. Right, now I'm going to do that fun bit, which is that interesting little bit that goes here. Grab another brush for this. I want to do this bit definitely perfect. I think I've done mine a bit too high and a bit too big, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's definitely not very blended like Dorian's, unfortunately. Yeah, this looks better to me. Adding more of this and widening it into the corners more. For me, it just looks better. I like the reddier colour more, like a darker brown as well. Mine's more like cartoony than blended, which is a little frustrating because I did actually genuinely want it blended. I might just go on a whim here and blend it out as much as I can, even if it makes it really wide. I quite like this shape actually. Honestly, it looks better in real life than it does on the camera, I'm not gonna lie. I like that a lot more. I want to add the gold on the eyebrow. That's cool. Dorian's is a little bit more to the side, but I quite like this one. I quite like the way I've done it. See what it looks like with the lighting turned down a lot. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I quite like that. I'm going a bit rogue here. I'm just adding what I think would look kind of cool. I've got it on my actual brow, like the actual hairs, so I've definitely done it in a silly place. Pretty cool. Sorry for the lighting shifts. I keep adjusting it to see it in different lightings. It's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I do. Oh my god. I'm gonna look like someone that I really, really have a crush on, and that's gonna be really weird. But hell yeah, I'm actually really happy with how this looks so far. Hell frickin' yeah I am. Okay, I'm gonna do the next eye off camera. So I think I've done the eyes pretty good. Ready? Yeah, so I did a couple things. I added an extra line because I realised Dorian has an extra line. I put a bit more red in round these areas too, and just did a red round these areas, like a burnt orange kind of. But I think it's worked out pretty good. Yeah, let's turn the brightness down just to see. Yeah, I think it's pretty good with the products I have, because obviously they'll have different products altogether, so I've done what I could do with what I've got and I'm pretty happy with it. I like it for sure. Okay, now onto the face. Dorian looks like they've got highlight under here to make it a bit like brighter, so that's what I'm going to do too. Got to make sure my hands are clean before I do this. Clean as they can be. I'm just going to dab it. Oh, that's so beautiful. Nice. Can you see the difference? This looks a lot more lifted and this looks a bit more downward, you know? The highlight just lifts the face a little bit. Okay, that looks cool. God, I am absolutely covered in gold glitter. I'm flamboyant. What can I say? I'm flamboyant. Now, I see Dorian has some like pink blush that goes across like this, like a kind of e-girl kind of look. But I'm gonna quickly do the tip of my nose first. I might contour my whole nose first, actually. I really wanted to do my Dorian video stood up, but I just don't know where to go. I don't really know where to put my laptop and all the things. Just, I don't know. It just might not work out. I'll have to, when I get money and, you know, a new house one day, I'll have to get an office and have a stand-up desk as well as a sit-down desk. Okay, I'm excited for this bit. I don't know why. Like, the eyes are always fun, but like once you do the eyes, you get excited to like have the rest of the face done because it makes the eyes pop more, if that makes sense. So I get even more excited after the eyes to enhance the eyes. Okay, oh my god, I've got such a mess here now. Right, I don't want to go too crazy with the contour. Gone in on a colour that I've never gone in on before, and it looks quite orange, so this might be the worst thing I've ever done. Oh god. Yeah, let's try and get rid of some of that. Uh-oh. Looks pretty much the same colour as up there here, doesn't it? Whoops a daisy. Oh well, maybe it'll be a bit of fun. See, my nose has a bend in it, so, you know, one side, I love this side of my face. I don't love it, but I mean, this is the better side of my face. And this is my horrible side. Good side, horrible side. Because my nose has a weird bend that makes the whole face look shape change. I feel like I must have broken my nose at one point in my life and just like didn't realise. Definitely hit my nose many of times in really stupid ways as well. Some of them when I've not been sober. So you can only imagine how I've done that. Some stupid drunken fools. Yeah, I was thinking of having like a chat and doing more chatting through the video, but I thought it would just take too long, and this is a makeup look that obviously I've never done before, so I thought maybe it'd be more fun just to talk about the makeup. I don't know, it's probably going to be a bit boring, but if you like Dorian Electra, this might be interesting. Who knows? I just like doing my makeup, and I find it quite comforting just to like speak a little bit here and there and do the makeup. It just feels really chill and relaxed, and I hope it's relaxing for you too, as well as fun, you know? Let's highlight the nose. I think that's pretty good. I think that looks a bit like Dorian's nose shape as well. And I'll add like a little bit of shine on the end as well, just for, you know, cuteness. If I put the shine up higher, it makes the tip look higher. Putting highlight on your nose can make your nose look bigger too though, so just beware of that. If you don't want to have a big looking nose, then not always the best idea, but I don't really mind. I think all noses are beautiful, but just to make it look like the tip is higher, I'm gonna shade in this bit down here. Yes, that looks so cute. That's actually adorable. I love that. Okay, now let's do the winkety winkety blushy blushy. This is definitely getting me in a more chill mood, which I'm so happy about. The only thing I'm not happy about is like, I want to do this Dorian Electra video today because I'm doing the makeup, but my back hurts so bad. I'm really freaking upset about it. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm on like pretty heavy medication, honestly. I don't really take it when I'm doing my videos and so on. I don't take it every day either. I take it because I don't want to get addicted to it. It's like a codeine. It's codeine, but it's dihydrocodeine, so it's like double the strength. and it does help me out for sure, but it's also like addictive, so I want to be careful as I possibly can with it. I have had one before this video because I didn't know how I was going to do it else, but it's still, it chills you out more, like, so you don't really like think about the pain a lot, and it does help the pain too, but like, I don't know, I think my back's just so severe that I don't know what can work apart from doing more like stretches, going to chiropractor maybe. I remember I went to a physiotherapist and got exercises to do, and I did them and they would help for the day, but then my back would hurt even more as it started to seize again, because it was like the muscles would relax and then seize again, so it was like a continuous like cycle. I don't really know what to do, but it just upsets me a little bit because, you know, when I'm doing my videos, I'm sat down a lot, and editing, I'm sat down a lot, so it's like I can't really escape it. I probably should just exercise a bit more. I feel like that would help, but you know, I've done things like that and it's not helped. I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop moaning about it and get on with this. Yeah, do any of you guys suffer with anything? You know, not so much mentally, but physically. Because obviously everyone bloody suffers mentally. And actually a lot of my mental health stuff is what causes my physical stuff. So my back issues, I've got quite bad PTSD. So I'm always like on like alert. I can't help it. It's just like I'm always like in the adrenaline sort of fueled space where I'm vigilant, hyper vigilant, that's it. So I'm very tense, and I don't know. I start new therapy next week though, so I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for that actually. And it's good because it's a therapy specifically for RAPE, which is what I need. I've had it from these people before, but the thing with trauma, it comes in cycles. So you could be over one little bit and then another bit pops up. New triggers and new thoughts, new memories, new situations. You know, so I think therapy or counselling is kind of like a lifetime thing. It's just, you can go back as many times as you want when new problems arise, you know? Okay, let's do this. It's not too overwhelming the way they've done it, so I'm going to try and not be too overwhelming. Oh, it's already overwhelming. It's not very pink, it's more peachy than pinky, isn't it? This. God, it's so dark in here. I don't know if it's because I got my camera lighting down or dimmed or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully the video comes out okay. If not, I still had a good time. I actually often go on about the lighting in my video and then get to editing and just cut it out because it always looks okay in the end. This probably is going to be one of those moments. Weird secrets of editing that you don't know about. Imagine if I was going, I hate this song, it's terrible, oh! And then after being like, oh my god, I loved that. I remember watching a reactor I like watching, and he was reacting to Lana Del Rey, and he was in his car, and he was like, the fuck is this? He's like, oh, and he was like, basically just being so down about it, like, oh. And he didn't realise that he hadn't edited it out, and then he had to kind of make an apology after. And I just thought it was so funny. Like, I wasn't offended at all. I love Lana Del Rey, but if you don't like it, you don't like it. In a way, being like, fuck that shit. It's kind of authentic, isn't it? But he had to be like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that about music in that way. But I thought, dude, like, it's fine. He didn't like it. That's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. I didn't feel like he had to make an apology because some people were offended. They thought he was rude or whatever. I didn't think so. I feel like if I heard a certain type of song, you know, at home or whatever, I'd be like, what is this shit that you're playing? Like, obviously I never judge people's music styles, ever. I mean, that'd be terrible for what I'm doing, what I want to be my career. But I'm just saying, like, we've all gone, okay, this is terrible. And putting on the radio or something and being like, I genuinely hate this. You know what I mean? Luckily, you guys just keep showing me brilliant music, so it's like, I never really have to say anything like that. I'm trying to think of a song that I really haven't liked, and I can't really think of one that I haven't liked. You know, I'd have to say maybe I didn't love. Oh yeah, I didn't really like that Out of My Head song by Charlie XCX. Out of my head. But I didn't hate it, right? And then let's think of who else. Lana Del Rey, I didn't really like on her recent album. And it won't stop dancing till we die. I only liked one bit of that song. That was like, I don't mind killing it, talking shit. Joe said she was gonna quit, tearing it up at the Afro-Caribbean two-step. I love that bit. That bit's awesome. But there were certain ones that I was like, oh, no. With, let's think who else. Look at me now. I've just been like, oh, let's name all the songs I hated. Oh, if you're watching this video, you're part of the VIP who gets to know all this. Aurora, I didn't like, what was it called? I don't remember the name of it. The Conqueror. But luckily, everyone in the comments was like, yeah, Aurora doesn't really like that song either. So I was like, oh, that worked out nicely. It was, again, not even a terrible song, just I didn't feel anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't really know what other songs, to be honest. I've really liked quite a lot of them. To be fair, the ones I've just said are ones that you already know about if you've watched those videos. Okay, now the lips that Dorian's got is more just like a lip gloss look. It's kind of smudged a little bit. Really like that. Might just get a red lip and just get a tiny bit on my finger. Put it over the lips and not worry about the lines. This is definitely a lot darker. Let's see if I've got like a paler pink to balance it out. Oh, smudgy lips here. Still a bit dark. But they've definitely not got it like this, trust me, but again, doing it my way. I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway. What is like one of those guilty pleasure bands that you love? Mine is one, well, it's not even a guilty pleasure, I just love it without guilt. I absolutely freaking love Limp Bizkit. Like, I'm not joking, I love Limp Bizkit so much. Like, they just make me feel so good when I listen to them. Just like freak out, you know, just like, yeah.
You wanna fuck me like an animal.
Something like that.
Somebody he said, she said bullshit. I think you better quit talking that shit, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip.
I actually freaking love it. Me and my best friend, we would go out drinking, come home, and literally put Limp Bizkit on and just be in our bras. Literally just a pair of shorts, trousers and a bra, just like, yeah, like, dude, like rocking out to Limp Bizkit and whatever 2000s rock that we could think of. This really does not look like Dorian's lip, but oh no. The colour is so off. Yeah, because I think they've just got their normal lip colour with lip gloss. But it's slightly smudged, I'm not sure. Yeah, look, we've left some of the top bit there, the smudged effect. And then I might just put a lip gloss on top of that. It's so weird, like, since doing YouTube, seeing myself on video all the time. At first I was like, fucking hell, I'm ugly. Literally I was like, God, I do not look good. But as time's gone on, I've accepted it, you know what I mean? I just kind of gone, yeah, oh well, that's just how I look, and no one even says anything bad about it, so whatever. But I'm trying to lose weight, but I find that so difficult because I am a foodie, but I'm like a comfort eater. I know people are like, have some restraint. Shut up. Shut up. You know, I had a problem with binge eating before, so I'm doing as well as I can. But, oh my god, I do want to lose weight. You know, I used to be so skinny. And I don't want to be like that again. I want to be like, you know, just a stone lighter, healthy. I'm good now, but like being the way I am doesn't actually help my back issues either. Okay, let's add the freckles. I absolutely love freckles. And if you're someone who naturally has like really cool freckles, or any type of freckles. Yeah, because I got like very, very tiny, faint freckles under here. And I'm like one of those people that have like random freckles all over like the skin in like random places, like little mole ones. But they're not like moles that protrude. They're like freckles. I don't know. I get confused with all that. But I love it when people have like super freckly skin, like even all over their arms, everywhere. I just love freckles. I think they're so cute. Okay, I'm obviously not going to do the freckles in every place that Dorian does freckles, but I'm going to put them where I want. Got a little beauty mark here, a real one, but it's tiny. So I like to emphasise that sometimes. Also, you know, if you've got a spot coming through and you don't want people to know, you could just draw a freckle on it. I've done that a couple times and honestly it solves it. But it's not going to be good for your spot, but it'll be good for your self-esteem. Ah! How dare you? Yeah, so towards the end of August I'm going to a festival, which I haven't done in literally years and years and years. I'm super excited. One of the first holiday kind of things that I would have done since the whole COVID thing. As silly as it sounds, but when the Patreon money comes through, I'll be able to actually buy a tent. And like, I know that seems really menial, but like going to this festival means a lot to me because I've got quite bad agoraphobia, so I get really scared to go out and do things, but I'm really building myself up to do this, and I'm going to be with my boyfriend and his friend and my best friend, so I'm going to be in really good company. And that's the thing with agoraphobia, it's not all about wanting to stay at home all the time. Sometimes it's literally like just being scared to go out on your own, and whereas I do get scared to go out with people I like and friends as well, it is mainly to be on my own. So this festival is like it's a nice way of getting out, but being with people that I feel safe with and so on like that. But anyway, I'll be able to buy a tent, meaning I can actually go. So yeah, I'm well excited and I'm fully vaccinated, so don't have to worry too much about all those sorts of things. You know, because they got like, you'd have to do a test if you weren't vaccinated. I luckily got vaccinated quite early, being a vulnerable person, so they say. Also, if you're like anti-vax or you're for vax, like I don't want any discussions about the vaccine sort of stuff on here. I'm just not interested because I don't really care what you do. It's your choice at the end of the day. But I just don't want any hate towards people who do and who don't. I have my views and opinions, but I would rather not go on about them, you know? That is not what my channel's about. My channel is about being creative, having fun, and connecting with people through music. Also, what are your jobs if you have jobs? Like, or what are you studying if you're in uni? Sorry, I'm asking you so many questions just for a video. You're probably not going to remember all these questions. But yeah, what do you do? Let me know. I always like want to do videos like this where I just chat and do makeup, but like I always worry that I'm just going to use it as like a way to get like emotions off my chest, and then I look like such a depressing person. when really I'm generally really quite a positive person, even though, like, you know, there's a lot of crap that goes on. I always very much try and look on the bright side. And I suppose I show that through, like, my reactions, like, actually, it's not all about, you know, whereas, like, maybe doing videos like this, I will just be a bit more of a moany sod. But, yeah, I just worry about that. I'm like, what if I've only got negative things to say? It doesn't work like that. I feel like if I did more, then yeah, I would just end up talking about lots of different things. I don't know how much is too much. I should have put highlight on my cheeks before I did all this, but then again, it looks like I've got a highlight going on my cheeks anyway, so that's all good. I think that's enough for the freckly nose though. This is pretty good, doesn't it? I definitely don't look as intensely cool as Dorian, but you know, done my best. Trying to think how to have my hair. I do not look good with my hair up. Obviously they've got blonde hair in this bit, but I don't have blonde hair. It's just gonna have to be a brunette version. I might contour this area a little bit. You will be down for being a man, holding hands with God made me. Freaking love that song. Hello, jawline. Where have you been all my life? Wouldn't it be weird if Dorian saw me like this? Do you think they'd be flattered or freaked out? Depends on if they think it's good or not, I suppose. I mean, if it's too good, then I probably would be freaked out. You know, like that guy now who identifies as Jimin. That person from BTS, I think that's what they're called. A little freaky if you ask me. I don't know about that. I'm all for being any bloody gender you want and any sexual orientation. Absolutely. I mean, I'm so down for that. I'm pansexual. So I'm fully down for that. But actual race though, I think it's offensive to people who are like transgender and so on, because it's like, it's just rude, you know. It's like, I don't know, this person, I do feel a bit sorry for them, because I'm just like, what? How did you like get this way, you know? Like, why? I don't know, like you want to be so badly be someone else. It's really sad, honestly, but they're getting a lot of attention from it now, and that's also not good for them. Look at me speaking on topics that could get me in trouble. I'm interested to know what your opinion is on that sort of thing. You know, if your opinion's different to mine and you see it as being okay, I don't think it's really fair for anyone to say it's okay unless you are Asian, to be honest. I can't remember. I think he's Japanese, isn't he? I'm not saying what I just said Asian because I'm not entirely sure what. I think it's Japanese. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, with my neck issues, you can see that I got like a lump here and a bigger one here. You can see the indent. Yeah, that's part of my neck problems, is I got a big one here as well. I got lumps in my neck from the stiffness. My arms are like so white compared to my face and neck now though. Nothing. No, my face is fine, it's my neck, I've just made it like tanned. What can you do, eh? Yeah, so Dorian does actually have little like frowny bits. I've actually got my frowns are very much directed in the eyebrows. They're like, my frown lines are quite lines going into the, instead of having like a liney forehead, or you know how everyone has different frown lines, mine is like a line in through the nose and going down into the eyebrow. I always feel like it's like a kind of vampiric frown, and I'm not upset with my frown face. I quite like it. Yeah, I quite like it. I'm quite lucky with that. I just wanted to add, oh, Oh, I did know. Why do I put things on and not know how pigmented they're gonna be? When I'm doing my makeup off camera, it usually goes really well. You know what? We're gonna just not do that. I don't want to ruin anything. Now for the most important part, which is of course, I'll give you 2 seconds to guess. 1, 2, the mustache. Pretty sure you got that in 1 millisecond, but still. Let's do the old stachio. God, this is a bit that has to be the most right of all. Okay. 1. 2. It's very thin. I think I need to make it a bit thicker, but I'm scared. What if I ruin it? I love the, excuse me. I love the mustache. Like, I love it. I'm like sad that I didn't like do this first, you know? God, yeah. I'm flamboyant. Every day. I do need to have a bit of contour, I think. God, I can't stop adding. I need it to be perfect. Perfection. Oh, this was so needed. Look. Oh, I look. Oh my God, don't I look like a sexy, like, Spanish guy? Or French, actually, because of the mustache, of course. Oh, damn! Who is he? Oh, forgot about you, little frecky. You know what, you can just go, because you've been ruining my life the whole time. Like, that was the freckle that was doing the most annoying crap earlier, so it guts to go. Oh. Did someone say chiseled? Cheekbones for days to die for. Oh fuck. In certain angles, I just want me. I just want me. That's such a weird thing to say. I just want me. I never turn down, turn down. This isn't normal. This isn't normal for me to be like this about myself. Right, this hair isn't right though for me. I need the right hair for me. This is just like a conditioner thing. I don't have hairspray. I literally never use hairspray, so the hair is wet now. Fuck. I need to calm down when I'm looking at myself. My face needs hair to look good though. It doesn't look good with it back. I literally need hair to be somewhat attractive. Let me know in the comments who I look like. Obviously I've done like an Dorian Electra look, but I feel like I have like another type of look going on as well. If I was a guy, who would I look like? Okay, time for the montage. Okay, yeah, thank you so much for watching if you did watch. And yeah, it was pretty chill. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing this video. I didn't feel like I needed it. I felt so damn like me and like authentic, which I always feel when I'm doing reaction videos. But of course, like with reaction videos, I have to have a certain amount of like focus as well. You know, focus on the music, really listening, making sure I'm getting the details. Never in a way that feels tough, just like, you know, it's a different aspect of yourself. It's very much in my mind on analyze mode, whereas this is just more me being like getting creative, chilling out sort of mode. So it's just very like flowy, kind of feeling this is my authentic self when I'm just like on my own doing stuff, and like it's kind of nice to be able to show you like the different sides of me and so on. So yeah, that's cool. What do you think? I look better when I don't talk. Might have the hair. I'm still messing around. Yeah, I like it, but I'm so excited to now do the Dorian Electra video, which I think I am going to do today because I'm ready, and I'm going to find somewhere to stand up and do it though, so I'm not like aching. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I love you.